Okay, so I've got some finish on the cabinet. So I finished off the speaker backboard and decided I'd put it all back together for a test run. Still a few bits and pieces to do, but at this stage I thought it's worth putting all back together and just make sure everything is still working. So there we go. This is what it looks like from the front. Still plenty of stuff to do. So I have to clean up the wheels for adjusting the tone. They're still a bit grubby. The knobs use a special type of spring retainer, and so there's two knobs on each shaft, but there's only a single control. So it's not, I don't have dual controls here. Fortunately, I have the spring retainer for the back one, and I have a spring retainer for one of the front ones, and so I've just put the so this one here is fixed properly on this side, but this is not. This one is fixed properly on that side, but the back one is not. So at least I have a workable set of controls. There's also a Siemens logo that goes on here, but it's a bit of a pain to fit, and so since I couldn't find a proper speaker cloth, this is kind of like a temporary, but it's, you know, of the period, so it doesn't look too bad. But if I can find a more accurate speaker cloth for this model of radio, then I'll rip that one off and put on a proper one. But yeah, difficult to find the right type of speaker fabric for this. Also need to replace the piece of white paper behind the dial here with something, I think, a more cream type color. Shouldn't be too big a deal. Go around the local art store and do that. And so that's it for now. Let's see what it sounds like, or hear what it sounds like. Yep, I still have to figure out how to line up the Magic Eye. It's behind here, but it's not really lined up properly, so it's not working yet. That's going to be a trial and error affair, I think. Anyway, I think you can probably call this one done as far as a video project is concerned, because the little bits to do are cosmetic. But I might, if I get the proper speaker cloth, I may well do a little update for it. But yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased with how this one turned out. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, I have to make a back. There's no back for this yet, so that's another little project I'm going to have to do. So yeah, I might do a little clip of that.